What it do, y'all? This is Ladies Let's Talk Hip Hop with Donae, owner of Femalehiphopnow.
Lilmisshchichat, creator of Lilmisshchichat.tv.
And this is Fera, creator of Female Music Hip Hop. Wait, is it? No, that's not what it's called. It's called Female Rappers Music.
Welcome, guys, to our first podcast, all right?
Yes, so we created this podcast because we wanted a podcast just to talk about, the female rappers and to review songs and albums and also to push you guys on to new female rappers. We may also talk about female R&B artists and LGBTQ rappers. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Ladies Talk Hip Hop. Once again, that's Ladies Talk Hip Hop. So first we're going to start with the hot topics. We're going to start with the Bust It Challenge by Erica Banks. The song actually came out last year around like May, and it just now started blowing up in January. She has already charted. I think now it's at 87 or 83 on the charts.
Yeah.
Because of this Bust It Challenge that's going around on TikTok. And I wanted to talk about this because it's crazy how like TikTok is blowing up a lot of female rappers and it's making them more known. There's a lot of other songs that are blowing up on TikTok. Do a Bitch by Callie is also blowing up on TikTok. And then Rico has a song called Pussy Poppin', I think. Is it called Pussy Poppin'? Let me just verify. Because I didn't really listen to her last album that much, to be honest.
It was good. It was just very Rico nasty, very alternative as she is.
Yeah, Pussy Poppin'. So that one's also blowing up on TikTok. And so, yeah, what do you guys think about like TikTok blowing up a lot of female rappers?
Do you think TikTok is kind of like a cheat code? I feel like it's kind of not fair in a sense because it's like, okay, I just pay for like promo on TikTok and then get a whole bunch of kids to like, dance to my song. And then like I'm getting a record deal. Like I'm not really putting in any work. And it's like, who's to say the song is really good? Like, you feel me? Half of the time the songs don't even really be good. It's like, okay, I don't think TikTok really like denounces someone's like star quality, if that makes sense.
I think
I feel you.
There's some songs like Bust It, I liked it way before it blew up on TikTok. The moment I heard it, I was like, wow, this is really good. And I like the way they sampled that Nelly song, Hot in Here. So that one I was really happy when it blew up. But,
don't get me wrong. Bust It is definitely a great song. I really, really like that song. But I've just seen other songs kind of go viral on TikTok. And to me, it's like, that song wasn't really hitting like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the Flo Milli song. It wasn't her best song on the album. And to see that one blow up, it's like, okay.
Which one?
It's like, I Got a Pretty Face, Big Bang.
That one was on her album. It was a feature.
Oh, it wasn't a feature? Yeah, that.
It was a feature.
I don't think that should have blew up though. Like, because that wasn't her best feature. So like Miss Little ChitChat was saying. She doesn't have a lot of
features though. I think that one's her best one, in my opinion. It's like very short and to the point.
Yeah, I heard better features from her from the little ones that she don't have, but because the latest best feature for her was the one on the Nasty song. But that's off topic. But TikTok, like Lilmisshchichat says, is a kind of a cheat code. It is because like it could be a song that we didn't even think, like we skipped on the CD, but end up blowing up for like a short 30-second, couple bars just because people could do something with it. Streets deserve to blow up. Streets was underrated. It deserved it.
It was my favorite song from the album, so I really love that it blew up.
Yeah. Streets deserve to blow up. And Bust It, I remember when Erica Banks was premiering that song on her Instagram before she blew up, she didn't want to make that. So seeing it blow up on TikTok was kind of surprising because I really thought that was just a clear-cut club hit. It's like TikTok wasn't going to catch it, but to see people make a challenge to it, those two songs kind of did TikTok justice in a way for me, because seeing people have fun with it.
It's like up and down with TikTok. Like sometimes they get it right, sometimes they get it wrong.
What I can say about TikTok is I love the support that I see like other female rappers give female rappers on TikTok. Like I feel like that's super dope. How many girls I've seen do the Bust It Challenge, like that was super, super dope to me, honestly. Yeah, it was a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even with streets, like there's the silhouette challenge that's blowing up. I don't know if you guys seen some.
Yes.
That's my favorite
But there's
challenge.
like a controversy with that one because apparently some guys are removing the red light, like they're editing it so that they can see the person's body, and like apparently some of them did it naked.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've definitely seen a whole bunch of people do it naked, and I actually could see some people's body in it, so I wouldn't be too surprised if there are like, tech guys being pervs. So that doesn't surprise me.
You weren't supposed to do it naked because it was actually inspired off of Chloe Bailey's. She did a dance to somebody else. Actually, she was dancing to Natasha Mosley, part on Jeremiah's song "If You All the Time." And she was dancing, and that's what inspired it. But no one was supposed to do it naked. You're supposed to wear form-fitting clothes, and you're actually supposed to be actually a silhouette. You're supposed to be as dark as possible. That's why they're using a red light. But what they're doing is they're not using the Instagram filter. They're just getting the red lights in their rooms, and they're doing the silhouette challenge. And that's what's messing people up.
Like these guys.
That is wrong. Yeah, they're very perverted, and it's very predator type. But I mean, this is the world we live in. So I mean,
I was about to say that this is the internet, but we got to protect ourselves because people's weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's it. You have to protect yourself. So if you want to do a silhouette challenge, ladies, please make sure you have clothes on, like underwear on, like a swimsuit or something.
You have something that if they remove the red light, you wouldn't mind it being out there.
Exactly. That's basically it.
But still, that's so wrong, and I feel like there should be some kind of like punishment for that. Like, like some kind of jail time, something, because that's kind of porn. That's kind of like porn, isn't it? Like if you send somebody nudes and then they send it to someone else, that's illegal.
Yeah, so it's revenge porn. They'll get caught
so if they get the same thing.
Yeah, if they catch them without a private VPN, and they find out who posted it on the website, they could trace them and give them jail time, and that's what will happen to some of them. And some guys will probably not post it. Some people aren't even posting it; they're probably just removing it. But it's still wrong. We have to protect ourselves, but also these men are perverts and they're predators and they're weirdos. So that is what it is.
Okay, and speaking of TikTok, I don't know if you guys know this, but I remembered like when TikTok first started blowing up. Did you guys know that Cardi helped with that? Do you guys remember? Because I don't know if you guys remember, but she had did like this promo for TikTok, her and Offset, where they said they were gonna rap battle on TikTok. This was like I think a year and a half or 2 years ago. Do you remember?
Okay.
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
ChitChat,
I don't
do you remember?
No, I definitely remember that happened, but that was like a TikTok thing.
Yeah. They said they were gonna do a rap battle on TikTok, and then they ended up tricking everyone.
Oh yeah,
because
it was a rapping battle, like rapping presence battle, right?
Yes.
Facts, I remember that for sure.
So I just wanted to bring that up because I find it interesting. Like Cardi don't get enough credit for really helping things blow up.
Yeah, Cardi's the reason Fashion Nova blew up. A hoe never gets cold. Like that was her. Like we knew Fashion Nova, but yeah, she was the first one to really like. I remember. I don't know if I'm right, but I remember like girls saying stuff about
that
Fashion
clip,
Nova.
but I didn't know it was for Fashion Nova.
Yeah, she had on Fashion Nova clothing. She said a hoe never gets cold in my Fashion Nova.
Nah, she definitely was the one that made people start wearing Fashion Nova because not for nothing. Before it used to be like, oh, you're a bum ass bitch if you wear Fashion Nova, and then Cardi B and stuff started wearing it. And she got her little like endorsement and stuff, and things changed. So yeah, it was definitely Cardi B that put Fashion Nova on.
I don't remember someone called
saying
fashion, you're a bum ass bitch if you wear Fashion Nova. I don't remember.
For me, it wasn't a bum bitch, but we knew that you weren't really like having money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you a bum bitch, but you know what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Your money went long if you was rocking Fashion Nova, but Cardi made that shit look like.
Now it's just like, now everybody love wearing Fashion Nova, but it was like, I don't wear Fashion Nova like that, but I'm just saying.
I used to, but then I stopped only because they keep stealing from Black businesses. So I had to go on strike, I guess.
I respect you for always standing on something, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, they do stuff from Black businesses, but they clutch. I go shop every now and then. That Clutch, I can't help it. It's convenient. They ship fast. So shout out to
Now
Cardi
I
B
go
for
to
that.
pretty. Now I go to Pretty Little Thing instead if I want to get
I
something
like,
because they kind of
yeah.
similar.
And they're very similar. I mean, I'm not really a fan. I mean, I like Pretty Little Thing over Fashion Nova, but I prefer to buy stuff in person. And it's like, I prefer to buy from people I know. It's like, if I'm going to buy from a little boutique like that, it's like, I'd rather support a girl that I actually know than to support these big brands. But that's just my opinion. It's like, I know so many girls who are selling clothes. So it's like, when it comes to stuff like that, I just prefer to support girls that I know.
Same. I do that too. I buy from my hometown or my college friends, and I buy their clothes. That's what I've been doing now. So,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know
Cardi really
anyone
put the
that
game
sells
on.
clothes personally, but I do prefer buying from Black-owned businesses, definitely.
I can send you
Like
some.
Jay Nice. Jay Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know her?
Yeah, John
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, that's what her name is called, John Nice. Yeah. So her, I've bought some stuff from her before, and I bought. But they ripped me off. I bought clothes from what is it called? NY something. Plugged NYC. Like they were
Yeah, I know
they
you're
were
talking.
on the news because Kylie Jenner stole it was like these colorful army pants. But anyways, I tried to buy from them because like it became this whole controversy because Kylie Jenner asked them for the pants and then she ended up doing her own little version of it or something like that. So I was like, oh, let me support a Black business since the Jenners want to steal. Let me support. I bought these pants, and plus they were on Fashion Nova too. They were on Fashion Nova for like $20 something, but I wanted to buy it from the so-called originators. It was like $100 something. I never received those pants.
It be like that sometimes with online shopping.
Like it came a year later, but when it came, I had already moved out of my place. I had to go pick it up, but then I was too late, and then they had already like sent it back. And then I emailed them. The email stopped working. Basically, it's a fraud.
Jesus
But
Christ.
anyway, yeah, I wasted like $100 something on them, but whatever. So
It be
Black
like that.
businesses is good, but not all Black businesses, basically.
Right, facts.
Big facts.
But yeah, speaking of Cardi, I also wanted to talk about her little outbreak, I guess you can call it, on Twitter. Because as you guys know, Dani Leigh, I think that's how you say her name, Dani Leigh, she was all over the blogs because she made a song called Yellowbone. And turns out she's not even Black. I mean, I've been new, but
Yeah.
not even Black. And yeah, she was basically highlighting light-skinned women, basically saying that, he won a yellow bone. And a lot of people took it as a diss to Mimi, who's the baby's baby mama. Wait, what?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. And yeah, and then she went on the defense that it's not her. But then a lot of other people took it as offensive because, like, light-skinned people are already, like, praised more than dark-skinned people. So why would you make a song like that, And somehow Cardi B came in the picture because Cardi is also mixed, but considers herself Black. So of course, a lot of people on Twitter were like saying, "Oh, you guys have all this energy for Dani Leigh. What about Cardi?" And of course, like typical Cardi, she responded.
Black though. Cardi's
You
Black.
consider her Black?
You consider her Black?
Yeah, I've seen like both of her parents are Black. Like she's Afro Latino. So because it's the same issue with Mulatto. Mulatto's dad's Black.
What's Afro Latina though? Like I thought both of her parents are what? Her parents
Black.
are what?
So that
Both
like,
her
Dominican.
parents, one of them is Dominican, the other one is like Trinidadian, I think.
So it's Afro Latino
I
though.
don't. To be honest, I don't know because from what I'm under the impression that she's straight Dominican, got like some Trinidadian somewhere in the background. None of her parents is both Dominican, but I don't 100% know, so I don't really want to say.
Yeah,
but To me, I don't.
You don't think she's black?
I don't consider people who are white and black really black. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
But that's the thing. There's a debate now on
No,
Twitter.
wait, no, they are. I mean, I feel like they are black. Like, I don't know, because for me, it's like a weird space.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Now on Twitter, people are like making the distinction, because before, a lot of people who were biracial were just considered black. People who were Dominican, and they were like, you know, if you look at the history, you come from black ancestors, you're black. And then a lot of Dominicans were like, oh no, I'm not black.
Okay, so my thing is, all right, cool. Everybody at the end of the day, most people are black, but the thing is, they don't want to be black. So y'all don't need to be black. Yeah. Honestly, that's how I be feeling. Like, you feel me? If y'all don't want to be black, don't be black. I see a lot of Spanish girls, like, y'all black, but y'all want to like look down on black girls. I see mixed girls do the same thing. So to me, I'm not really here for it, you know?
Yeah. So nowadays, a lot of like people on Twitter want to make that distinction, because they said, mostly because it seems like people who aren't like fully black are the ones that get more opportunities than people who have like two parents who are black.
That are black.
Yeah, so they get more opportunities. Like, you know, if you look at the like actresses, like the black actresses, the like main black actresses, like Zendaya, that other girl from Grownish, I forgot her name.
Yara Shahid or something.
Yes, her. Like, these are the main quote unquote black girls. Yeah, black actresses, but they're mixed.
Coco Jones and stuff. Coco Jones, Holly, they don't really get real roles, you know.
Exactly. They don't really get the opportunities, because a lot of these people would rather give jobs to these mixed people and pass them as black. So that's why a lot of people want to make the distinction now. But I also understand where Cardi B was coming from, because she said, like, before, if you were Dominican, you were considered black. If, you know, you're Trinidadian, considered black. So, yeah. So now, because Twitter want to change up the rules, is it fair to people who, like, all their life was like, I don't know if I'm Dominican. The rule is if I'm Dominican, I'm black, so I'm black. Like, is it fair to them if they want to change up the rules nowadays, because of the fact that biracials are the one, or mixed people are the one that are getting more opportunities? Because like, if you go your whole life saying I'm black, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh no, your black card is revoked now. We're not doing that. It's only people who have two black parents who should be considered black nowadays. Like, is it fair to people who were probably mixed?
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair. But honestly, it's just too much to dissect. I feel like if we literally tried to like debate it, it's just gonna be like dragged. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's a never-ending topic.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not fair. Like, for even with Mulatto, like, people want to say, oh, you're not black. She's half. Her name means she's half.
And not for nothing, Mulatto gives, like, I consider Mulatto more black than I consider Cardi B.
Cardi B. Yes,
really?
For sure. Yes, for sure. Her facial features let you, like, you look at Mulatto's facial features, like, from the back, she's probably like a white girl. But when you look at her face, that's a black girl. Like, that's a black woman. So, I mean, Cardi's Afro-Latino. Yeah, Cardi's Afro-Latino. A lot of people have an issue with Afro-Latinos because a lot of them are anti-black, even though they're Afro-Latino and they give off black features and they have black in their lineage, meaning that their grandparents or their parents are half black. They still have a problem with that because Latino culture is anti-black. So just on that, so we can dissect this like Miss ChitChat said, but like that's why Afro-Latinos have a hard time with identifying blackness, because Latino culture is self-hates blackness. So I consider Cardi black because she has black grandparents, she has black parents. Trinidadian has black African roots. Dominica has African roots. It's right by Haiti, island Espanol. So most of them are black.
My country.
Yeah, so most of them are black. So yeah, that's just the issue that's in because Haitians are Latino. They just don't call them Latinos because they think they speak Spanish. But yeah, Haiti is a Latin country. It's really crazy. Yeah. Well, the island of Hispaniola itself was conquered by Spain and then separated by France. Like we can get into, like I said, it'll take forever.
Oh, I never knew that.
But
Then again, I don't know much about Haiti, which is sad since I'm Haitian.
You're Haitian.
But I need to do my research on that. I don't know.
Yeah, but she's a form of black. She's just not. Yeah, she's not African American black. Now that's a whole nother story for another time. Like we can go hours for that. Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, I just wanted y'all's opinion on that. So the last thing I want to talk about is Dreamdoll. In her song, well, in the feature that she did for N.O.R.E's song called "Going Up," she called herself the new queen of New York. What do you guys think about that?
She is. She might be barking up the wrong tree.
All right, so being from New York, I don't consider her to be the new queen of New York, but I can say that Dreamdoll's growth is amazing as an artist, you know what I mean? And she does represent New York in a way, if that makes sense, because she is the epitome of a New York girl, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't call her the queen of New York, but she does represent New York a lot.
I feel like technically, like sales-wise, Cardi B would be the new queen of New York.
Yeah, we're looking at sales. Yeah.
Sales wise for sure.
Yeah, I just feel like Dream, she's doing that. I don't know if she's doing that to literally mean something. I think she's trying to do a shock factor. From my point of view, because I'm Southern, I'm from the South, but I do love New York's music. Like that's the birthplace of hip hop, so I have to respect it. I do love New York female rappers, and I feel like she could be doing that as a shock factor to get New York girls to say, "Hold on, you tripping?" Like because they have kind of been overshadowed. So to get them to kind of like get back in there and rapping.
A lot of them are inconsistent.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, it's inconsistent. You got Lola.
You know what it is? Because a lot of New York girls are too cocky. They feel like they're that bitch. They can out rap anybody. They don't gotta do nothing. So it's just like, bitch, I can rap and what? You know what I mean? It's like, no, bitch, where's the work?
And that's the exact opposite from the South, because down South we have to prove ourselves, because before we weren't hip hop. We weren't hip hop until like 30 years ago, really 20 years ago. So now, like, that's why you see all these Southern girls just dropping. But I think Dream saying that, even though she's not, like, we don't think she's the queen of New York, her saying that could spark like some type of competition. Like how you say they feel like they're that bitch. They could feel like, well, no, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm gonna, talk my shit. And that might be what she's looking for, the shock factor. And that would be great, because I do want to hear more East Coast rappers. I love them. I just wish they were more consistent. So, I mean, I hope that does like pull that shock factor, and I hope she does keep that up to kind of ruffle feathers, so we can see some music and some action up there.
What did you guys think about that song overall?
It was good. I like N.O.R.E. I love N.O.R.E.
I didn't listen to the whole song, to be honest with you. I only heard Dreamdoll's version because I looked on YouTube because I wanted to watch the video, but he has like two songs in one. Mm-hmm. So that kind of disinterested me because I only cared about Dreamdoll's verse.
You gotta skip to the end and on YouTube, and then
I was like, that's
but N.O.R.E. is a legend. N.O.R.E. is a legend. N.O.R.E. is a legend, sweetie. So don't play.
You gotta respect N.O.R.E. Yeah, like N.O.R.E. with him. He had Griselda. I think it wasn't Benny. Was it Benny or was it Conway? I can't tell the difference from them, but he had some Griselda in there. He had a lot. It was really good. I love East Coast music. I love New York music. So it was good. But Dream did her thing. I like how she went to the deep voice. She's been doing that for like 2 years now.
She's been doing that a lot. Yes. Some people said that Little Kim. Yeah, some people said Little Kim gave her that idea. I don't know how true that is, but
I mean, yeah, Little Kim the blueprint. So of course, I mean.
So what did you guys think about the Throw Baby remix? Were y'all here for it or nah?
They need to stop putting city girls on remixes.
You said they need to stop.
Yeah, that wasn't for them. I ain't like, cause I ain't like the Samsung remix until I started listening. It grew on me, but this one ain't growing on me. The Samsung remix with City Girls and Dababy, because that's all.
I love the Said Something remix, and okay, so Throw Baby remix probably wasn't my best City Girl feature, but I feel like they did. It was good for what it was.
I liked it. To be honest with you, I heard about the original Throw Baby remix. I heard it once though, because it was like really they were really hyping it up on Twitter. So I was like, let me listen to the song. I heard it and I was like, okay, it's nothing special. So I moved on about my day. So when I heard the remix come out, it actually made me like the song because before I didn't like it. I personally like it. Like, is it their best remix? Their best verses? No. Can they sing? No. But it's catchy. I like it. It's catchy, you know? So I don't know.
Did you guys hear Flo Milli's new song Roaring 20s? What did you guys think about that?
Fire. It was fire. It was a great way to let motherfuckers know she's grown, because a lot of people were saying her content was very immature, but the girl could go. And she's not, I mean, she just turned 20, so like let her grow. Like
yeah, it's like
Mulatto
what should I
was
expect
once
from
at that
her?
point. Yeah, Mulatto was once
Honestly,
at that point.
I'm honestly here for Flo Milli. Like, I feel like she's so cute and clever. Like, I just like her little clever witty bars. Like, they just amp me.
She is very clever. But her songs be so short. I don't like that. It just be too short. Like, it'd be 2 minutes and that's it. Like, she don't.
I guess she's going for that. I've noticed because a lot of female whose EP was short too. Not EP, mixtape. Ruby Rose mixtape was really short too. I was listening to it before we got on, and I'm like, why are we making 20 minutes? But I think that's just the way the industry is. They're not doing big pieces of work and then taking breaks. They're doing like short pieces of work but dropping like back to back. I think it's more of consistency now.
But I feel like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And with Flo Milli, I would like to hear more of her. So I feel like it should have been longer. But I didn't like it at first, to be honest with you. I didn't like it at first because I listened to her album and it was kind of different from her album. So it kind of took me some time to get used to it. But when I heard it a few more times, it grew on me.
Yeah. So speaking of Flo Milli and Ruby Rose, did you guys hear the song Nasty with like Rich the Kid in them?
Yeah, I love that song. It was a great for Rich the Kid. It was great. It also showed like all females could, there's more than one. Instead of just him adding one female on there, he added 3. And he also added 3 females, 2 females that are not seen in the light. Like, we know Ruby Rose and Flo Milli are out, but they're not getting as many features as Mulatto. So seeing them on more features was good because it shows that they can like work with different artists instead of just give their own body of work. So I liked how he did that. That was really good. I hope he does a video for it too.
It dropped today, the video.
It did?
Okay, so
I definitely gotta go watch that.
I gotta go watch it. I haven't been looking at my TV all day, so I need to go watch that.
Yeah, but me, I didn't like Flo Milli is like really talented, but I didn't like her verse because I feel like it didn't fit the song because her voice was very playful. You know, her voice was like very playful on the song, and I feel like the song.
She does have a very playful voice. I'm not gonna lie.
She's getting ate up right now. My bad.
The song wasn't like, it didn't call for that. It called for like, you know, something more mature. And it didn't really deliver for me.
Yeah, she's getting ate up right now because if Flo Milli would have came out 2014, 2015, when Nicki was giving the light voice, she would have been good. But because deep voice girls are popping right now, like Megan, Mulatto, Ruby Rose, Cardi, she's getting ate up because of her voice. But she cannot do anything about that because her voice is very light. And
I like her voice. I like her voice. It's just sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like for this particular song, it didn't.
Yeah, she'll more fit more like turn up, and she'll also do really good like hip hop, electronic crossovers. Like I can see her doing that, like artists like Smoke Perp and like just artists like that are like a little bit like what's his name? Triple Red, like songs like with them, guys like that, she'll do great on.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I feel like that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people focus on like, okay, let me just get this person on the feature because they're hot right now. And it's like, it should be more focused on like, does this person match the sound of the song? You know what I mean? It's not all about clout.
Yeah. She'll do great with a Lil Uzi song, like Flo Milli on a Lil Uzi song. I would love to hear that because that's her voice. It's going to work, like something like that. You're thinking about it, and it's like it's different, but like certain Lil Uzi songs that he had, like Flo Milli.
I don't really listen to Lil Uzi that much, to be honest with you. I try to get into him, but that's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't listen to him much, but he has, some songs that I do, fuck with. But yeah, he's not somebody that I just go to listen to. So what did you guys think about, last but not least, when it comes to the reviews, what did you guys think about Callie's project that she just released? That's Why They Mad.
So me and T Donae was actually talking about this. We were saying the first two songs reminds us of Bali Baby. Like the way for
Really?
me yes, for me personally, the way like her cadence, like the way like the flow and also the way she says certain things, like she stretches out the words in like a like seductive almost way. And I feel like
Hmm.
Bali Baby does the same thing. So yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
the flow and the way she says certain words reminds me of Bali Baby. Not the voice, because of course Bali Baby. My goodness, it's too many babies. I'm getting confused. Bali Baby's voice is like definitely more playful, like Soul Millie's, but she also has a little bit more like a seductive voice. Also, like she tries to be a little bit more seductive with the things that she says, and I feel like Callie fits that same kind of boat, but Callie's voice is deeper.
Mm-hmm. Very deep, much deeper.
Um,
So yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I honestly really like the project. I mean, I think it was good. I mean, it's not like she's not someone that I probably like listen to. I wouldn't probably listen to the project again. I'm not gonna say she's one of my favorite artists. She's not gonna, you'll be one of my top girls, but I think overall the project was decent. And she reminds me a lot of Des Dior. Like I feel like I would like to see them on some songs
Really?
together. Yes.
I
The
forgot about
sound
her, but
wise.
yeah, her, now, oh wow, that's a great comparison. Whoa, yeah, because I was listening to it.
So
I
that's why
like
it
her
shocked me
sound.
when you said you guys
Yeah,
said Bally Baby, because it gave me
Just the
Des Dior
first two
vibes.
songs. The
But the
first
thing
two
was the
yeah, just the
songs.
first two
first two.
songs, like that's when I started thinking it. That's why it's so weird to me. Like, when
Wow.
I was,
Hmm.
but
I don't listen to Des Dior that much. I tried
Yeah,
to
that's
listen to
Dior's hard.
her the project that she put out. I listened to it once and then I just never felt the need to go back, to be honest with you. The first song that I really, really like by her is the one that she just dropped. I think it's called Don't Play With It, or
Yeah, I like Boss Bitch. The
my
video
favorite
in the
song,
song is hard.
Don't
Des Dior
Play.
song is Talk to Me.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, I like Don't Play by her. This is the first song that I like really, really like and listen to. But so I don't know much about her and her sound, but
Very
I don't really
Atlanta.
hear
She's
it. I don't hear the Cali comparison with her,
comparison.
to be honest with you.
Des Dior is very Atlanta. Very, very Atlanta. Very, because Atlanta girls are, and not to, because I love Atlanta girls, but they're very like, I'm that bitch, and nobody's gonna tell me I'm not that bitch, and that's
But
Des Dior is very
when I
Atlanta.
heard her project, the first and only time I heard it, it was giving me a mix of Megan and City Girls. Like
Yeah.
same
The
topics,
no, no,
same
no, no.
vibe.
All right, so if the topics are very much similar, but
It's
the
different.
sound is the same. I feel like Callie and Des Dior
Not the
have a
sound,
very
but the
similar.
vibe. The vibe also was giving me same thing.
Mm.
Well, that's most girls, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I was. Yeah, that's most girls. Like they love that topic. Get money, sexy. Like that's just the way it goes. But yes, the Callie's tape was decent. I do want to see more from her. I do want to see her grow. She is from Texas, so that's another win for the Texas females. But as of right now, she's pretty dope. The song she had with Ken was good. I probably see it popping in the club out here in the Texas. They'll probably get played in the
Yeah,
club a
that's
lot.
one of my favorites from the mixtape. The one with Ken the Man, mostly
Yeah.
because Ken stands out to me. Like her voice really, really stands out. I feel like her voice like commands attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that one. And then I also liked Do a Bitch, which is blowing up on TikTok. So
On
that's good
TikTok,
too.
yeah, yeah, that might go viral. Yeah, but
Those are my
overall, the
top
project
two.
was pretty solid. Yeah,
It was
that
okay to
project was
me.
pretty solid. Yeah. All right, now it's time for me to go ahead and get into the underrated in the upcoming album. So, how did y'all feel about Armani Caesar's The Liz? They dropped this summer. Really, she's from New York, Buffalo, New York, and she's on Griselda. Like, how did y'all feel about that album? I thought it was great. It reminded me of like the OG Little Kim vibes. Like,
Me
that's what I loved about
too.
it.
Me too. I really liked it because Little Kim is personally my favorite female rapper of all time. So it definitely gave me Little Kim vibes, and she actually mentions Little Kim, like references her twice from what I've caught. Like she mentions her on Drillorama. She says on my Little Kim doing big shit. And then on Manny Moves Freestyle, she says who you loving, who you want to be hugging, which is something that Little Kim said on the Mary J. Blige song.
I Can't
So
Love You.
yeah. So it was definitely giving me Little Kim vibes, and I like that she also referenced her. So there's definitely a connection there. And yeah, overall, I really liked it. What I liked about it was really, really different from what we're hearing. Like we even said it, a lot of the girls have the same kind of vibes, talk about the same things. So what I like about her is that her sound was different. Like she didn't use that many 808s with the beats. It was very like underground.
Gritty.
Yes, exactly.
Very gritty, very New York. What I love about New York, because like everybody in New York, like the boroughs mostly, are on this like drill sound, which is okay because it's dope. But what I like about them, one, they're from Buffalo, which is upstate New York, and also they're having that gritty sound that kind of like how Nas and early Jay-Z had on their stuff, and I like that, and I like how she did that. And also, she's not rapping fast, like she's not forced to like kind of rap and give us like a lot of bars packed into one verse. She's just rapping slow and just giving us like the real sexy, the real like smooth. And like my favorite song on the Liz is Palm's Angel, because I just liked it. Like it was just very seductive, very sexy, very laid back.
Me
and
too.
I just love that.
That's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
And
for me,
she gives me like not gangsta, but like mafia vibes. Like,
yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like, because a lot of girls, it's like city girls, hot girls. So I like that she's doing something different. Like, of course, some of her topics are still about like sex and getting money, but she does it in a different way, which I really, really appreciate.
Go ahead, ChitChat.
I 100% agree with you guys. Like, I like the content. I like that her content is different and all. But to be honest, like I was expecting like way more bars from Armani just because she is signed to Griselda. And Benny the Butcher, like he's really like, he becoming, so it's like I was expecting like his first lady to have like be really having a lot of bars, and like I respect her content of her music, but she's not really giving me bars, and I don't really like the sound that much.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's understandable.
And I was a little disappointed when I heard her project, honestly, because me, I'm a big supporter of female rappers, and Benny the Butcher, when he drops his project, I love it. So I'm like, I'm hoping that like this is about to be a girl I'm really fucking with. She's gonna be like, on my top, roster as girls that I support. But it was like kind of a no for me.
I think what I really liked about her was the fact that I heard her content before she was signed to Benny or the Griselda, and it was completely different. Like she was giving me Megan Thee Stallion 2.0. So when I heard this, when I was like going into this album, I expected like that kind of sound. So the fact that she completely switched it up, I was like, it really blew me. So I was like really like impressed.
I respect that.
Yeah, because she was in the Carolina. She moved to North Carolina. A lot of upstate New York, because Tuesday from Syracuse, he moved to Carolina. A lot of upstate New York people moved to Carolina. Charlotte, Carolina, because it's cheaper. And when she was there, I'm pretty sure she started, because she's been making music for a long time. But when she moved, she probably got acquainted with some people from North Carolina, started making Southern sound, but that's not her sound. She's from New York, like the state of New York. She's from Buffalo. She needs to stay with that sound. And so I'm glad she got back into it, because I didn't like her content before.
First song I heard from her was like Big Ol' Bag.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
And I was like, this is Megan. Like I like the song, but I was like, this is not giving me what I needed.
Yeah, it wasn't it for me, but Griselda, like that, the Liz was it, because I just wanted to hear that. Like I'm a hip hop head in all, and I love all coast, and so for her to just rep like that, because I was starting to miss New York, the New York president. Even though we had Cardi at the time, we had Cardi, Cayenne, Bianca Bonnie, like we had all that at one time, and
Cayenne
then all of a sudden
is not putting anything out.
She put out Gully, bitch, and it was hard, but she's not trying to put no projects out.
She's not doing. I don't know what she's doing because I expected so much from her, and she's just quiet. Like that's going back to like New York female
Once
rappers.
again, exactly. That's what goes back to once again New York female rappers. They know that they could rap. They know they got bars, and they feel like they could out rap everybody. So they feel like they don't really got to put in work like that. It should just come to them.
But she's always under the Shade Room comments. I'm like, why are you always under the Shade Room comments? Where's the music? Every time I see her under the Shade Room comments, I get pissed off because like, where is the music, girl?
Yep. Y'all be stressing me out because I got into Lola Brooke the past couple of months, and I love her, and she's been consistent, and I like her a lot.
Lola,
I hope she's the next one that blow up.
Yeah, Lola Brooke is definitely coming. Actually ran into like someone on her team on Clubhouse, and like, yeah, she's definitely coming. She's actually just collaborated with Dizzy Banko. I'm not sure if you guys know him, but he's a producer from New York, and he did like Mood Swings, and he's super lit. Oh, yeah. So they got a lot of shit. They got a lot of shit coming.
Oh, so I'm excited for that. I started following her because of the ChitChat room. Actually, I've seen her on there, and I was like, "Oh, she's dope."
Yeah, your page, your page ChitChat keeps me up to date with a lot of the New York rappers because I just being down south, I'm really, I hear all about the southern female rappers, but I never, and a lot of the Midwest too, but I never hear a lot about New York. So I really like New York female rappers, and I really want them to get out of this like that cocky attitude and just spit like fuck it, like keep it going because y'all are super talented. It's like y'all bring a fresh air, y'all bring the original what hip hop originally sounds like or how it was birthed. So yeah.
And that's why Dreamdoll's over here talking about she's the new queen of NY because where the rest of y'all going?
I feel you. All right, let's get into, speaking of girls coming up, let's get into the underrated, or upcoming artist, not underrated, I'm sorry. Upcoming artist, her name is CeeFineAss. She's from New Orleans, and she has an album out called Welcome to My City. If y'all did y'all listen to it? That's a good question.
Ooh, hold on.
Not really. It's
Welcome to My City. No, I listened to it.
Okay, go ahead. How did you feel about it?
I actually really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Like for some reason, I have like this like guilty pleasure for like these ratchet ass Southern girls. Like you feel me? And like, you know what I mean? Like I love it. So like I really was feeling it. Honestly, like you had those two projects, Armani Caesar and her, and honestly, like I liked her project better. So yeah.
Okay. So yes, CeeFineAss, she's from New Orleans. She's only 19. I think she just turned 19. She might be turning 20, but she's young, which I do love. This whole super young chicks like getting into the game. Like I love that because that means we're gonna have a future for female hip hop and here to stay. But also I like it because she's so New Orleans. I've noticed that New Orleans has bounce sound, and it might be foreign to people that are not from Louisiana or not from the South in that region, New Orleans, Texas region. But for her to kind of break the barriers and kind of get like a lot of views on her videos and stuff like that, being from New Orleans, and she could rap. Like she's not just repeating the same shit in her bounce music. She's actually giving us bars in her shit, and it's very ratchet. It's very turn up. It's really good, and I just like her. I really want to hear more from her. My favorite song is Requirements because it's very different for a young female to just say this is what I require, like, and she just laid it out and everything, and I love it. And so like I enjoy her tape. Like
okay, I haven't heard it, but I've followed her, and I'm gonna download the mixtape.
Yeah. Listen to Requirements. She has storytelling abilities too. One of the track number 5 is called Creeping. It's a story part 1. She's just telling the story. It's a regular story, but the fact that she can like kind of paint a picture with her words, that's something that we don't see from female hip hop. I'm not a lie. I think the one that really does it well is Cash Doll. Cayenne does well too. 3D and T does well, but like the one that's really popular with it is Cash Doll. She can tell great stories. So for her to be from New Orleans, make bounce music, can rap, and also could tell stories, that's just like the all-in-one package.
This is no disrespect or no shade, but I want to know what stories did she really tell besides For Everybody?
She did another one called Hustler.
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
Hustler.
cool. I'm gonna check it out. I never heard of it. No, I was just wondering because I love story music, and I really don't see female rappers do it.
Yeah, check out 3D and the T. She has one called Little Kim, and then she has one called Maria. 3D and the T is super underrated because she didn't diss everybody in the game.
I was about
And
to say,
also because
like,
she hasn't put out a project since 2016.
I was about to say, I thought she
that's
wasn't doing music anymore. I haven't heard her name since I first started my blog.
She's doing like, she's mostly focused on movies now, I think.
Movies, like, and she does renovations, but she dissed everybody in the game. She does not give a damn. And I like that because you ain't really in here for the fame. You just want to rap and go about your life, so she do that. But 3D and T tells stories. She does I watch it when she does it. It's called a flash, like a bars or something vlog where she did one on Nicer Wood. She did Renegade by Jay-Z. She just hasn't dropped those because she cannot drop out music because she don't own the beat. But I think that is the best storytelling female rapper. Cayenne does too. Cayenne tells stories.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very familiar with Cayenne. But I mean, she tells stories, but those are not like, I mean, those are videos. She tells stories in the videos, but like those songs are not on major streaming platforms, you know?
Yeah. Who else? Rocky can do it, but I think Rocky more makes a pain music, but like it's not many of them.
Rocky
like,
from Philly?
Level. Yeah, no, not Rocky from Philly. Rocky Bad from Detroit. She does it. Okay. She does it in her songs. I gotta get into Rocky from Philly. I like her. I just haven't had time to like really just.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. You better tap in with Rocky from Philly. I don't know about that Detroit girl, but
what?
I'm just joking.
Hold on, because that's my girl right there.
Yeah, Rocky don't give a damn about nobody. She gonna say what she want and keep it going.
Both of them.
Yeah, that's why I gotta get into the one from Philly because I just haven't had a chance to binge. For me, when I see a new female rapper, I binge. I binge for like a week. If they have a week's worth of music, I can binge on. I binge for like a week.
Nah,
so I can get
both of them, I'm not gonna lie, have crazy mouths. Like they be talking crazy.
I want them to work together. I want to see how that sounds like.
Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
That's gonna be a hit.
You know, who I want to see work. I want to see Rocky from Philly work with Lady London. I want them to do like a same nigga type of thing, like how R. Kelly and Usher did.
I don't think their voices are gonna be good.
I feel like it could work. Yeah, I do.
London's supposed to drop a project soon.
She was supposed to drop a project.
I talked to people, some of her team on Clubhouse. I ran into them one time on a Clubhouse.
I DM'd her in 2018, asking her about the project, and she said August or June or something in 2018. No, 2019. My bad. 2019.
Yeah, I think she's just been trying to like perfect everything that she's been doing. But you know, that's one of my faves. So I'm just waiting.
London hard, wordplay hard. Just she tells great stories too. She's just the best wordplay you're gonna get is from the East Coast. The best wordplay, but you're gonna get the real catchy hits and real like club bangers from the South.
Midwest, I want to correct myself. I didn't DM her. She was on live, and then she read my comment on live, and then she said like in 2019 she was like, oh yeah, around like June, July, August I'm gonna drop, and then she never did. But yeah, she's hard.
Yeah, she hard, but yeah, that's what is my two. The Liz. Underrated and up and coming CeeFineAss. Y'all need to like really pay attention, especially the way female hip hop is going. She might be the first female rapper from New Orleans to blow up since Mia X.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna tap in with her because, like I said, I like the project. I literally listened to it before we got on this call, and I was fucking with it. So she's definitely somebody I'm about to tap in with.
Tokyo Vanity could have been blew up too though from New Orleans, but I don't know what she's doing.
The only issue I had with her is that she claimed the song My Best Friend. That wasn't her, like, Circle was not her song. That song's been a Texas hit since I was like 11. 13. That song been playing. I know I'm not gonna say the rapper's name because he's the man, but he had that song. And for her to claim and said, oh, I started the song. No, that was his song. I've been hearing that song in the club since I was like 2011, 2010, whatever. So yes, it's cool that you got that song, but don't claim that's not yours. I don't have a problem with Tokyo, but you don't claim something that's not yours. The best friend phrase, yes, it's yours. But that beat, that was his. So that's the only problem. But I think the reason she didn't blow up because she, I guess, didn't really focus on rapping like that. Mm-hmm. So she just wasn't focused on rapping. She could have blew up though, but lyrically, CeeFineAss is better. If I'm gonna be fair, because I heard Tokyo's music, CeeFineAss is better. So
okay. I'm gonna listen to her after this.
Yeah. So that's what I got. Y'all got anything else?
I think it's
Nope.
done.
So that's a wrap. Yeah.
That's a wrap for our first episode.
Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in, ladies. Let's talk hip hop. I'm sorry, ladies. Let's talk hip hop. See us every other. We'll drop 2 episodes a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so every other Saturday you'll get an episode, or Friday you'll get an episode. It's Saturday.
They'll get an episode bi-weekly.
Yeah, they'll get an episode bi-weekly. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. And that's it for today. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Once again, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Ladies Talk Hip Hop. Once again, that's Ladies Talk Hip Hop. I hope you enjoyed the show.